trust. This amazing thing that we have, that we take for granted, that we're built with, that fires oxytocin in our brains, that creates a human operating system that enables your organization to take more risk, to innovate more, and have 6 times more better financial performance. Flow is where you're in the top right-hand quadrant of the dynamic between challenge and skill. At that point up there, there is consequence for failure. Like the best sport that people always refer to around flow is rock climbers. Because if they get it wrong, there's a consequence. Too much challenge, not enough skill, anxiety, burnout. So you could actually live in here, but we wanted to get people to around here. And when you're in that space, you have what's called an autotelic response, which is an beautiful old Greek word, which basically means you're so much in the moment that you forget about time and forget about eating. You're just so happy, so immersed, and so creative and so productive. We did some juvenile case management solutions for South Australian government. We would actually go and walk through jails with developers. Why? Why the hell would you do that? That's like you're increasing bench time. Well, if you're into bending reality like I am, you realize that if a developer understands the impact of what they do at a code level to a human level, you tell me they're not going to be innovative and creative and they're not going to, get goosebumps at the project they're working on. You can't buy that stuff. That's inspiration. How big are you guys right now? You're about 200 people, right? No, we're 20 people. What? How's that possible? We're looking at all those reports and what you're doing for Vodafone and is world first and blah, blah, blah. I said, no, we execute like 200 people. There's the difference. And then get to a point where Salesforce said, okay, here's $5 million, grow faster. I don't know how the hell you're doing it, but do it faster. By the time the ink dried on the MOU, we had 2 buyers on the table knocking on our door, big guys out of the States, Silicon Valley and New York, wanting to buy us. And we went, okay, I think the market's ripe for getting out. But the way we treated that was really critical. We were open and inclusive and everyone voted for the deal. Should we do it? Should we not? Deloitte and PwC are starting to enter the space. We can't compete with them. It's a different kettle of fish. When you've got an accountant from Deloitte sneaking, whispering sweet nothings to CIOs and CFOs of the top end of the town, the only way we're going to succeed as a nation is if we take a stance around safety and inclusion, not exclusion. We need to expand actively and include. Because if you get that right, you'll have organic innovation, grassroots innovation,